Good morning, boys and girls. It's lovely to speak to you again this Wednesday morning. Now, I have a wonderful story for you that I read at the weekend, and I thought the boys and girls at Oakfield would absolutely love this story. It's about a race, and it was a race that took place last weekend. Wasn't in Northern Ireland, wasn't in England or Scotland or Wales. It was in Spain, and it was a special race because it wasn't just running. It was swimming and it was cycling, and it's called a triathlon. So lots of runners were taking part in this race, and something very, very special happened near the end. Now I'm going to show you a photograph of the article. All right, here are some of the runners, and you'll see by the title it says Spain triathlete gives up medal to rival who went the wrong way. Isn't that amazing? What happened near the end of the race? You were either going to be first place, second place, or third place. And the Spanish man called Diego, saw that his British friend had gone the wrong way, and his British friend was ahead of them the whole way through the swim, the whole way through the cycle, and right the whole way while they were running their race as well. And he said, this isn't fair. James has gone the wrong way. And he said, James, you should really be ahead of me. You've been ahead of me the whole way, and it's only fair now that you get the bronze medal for this triathlon race today. And he went across the line and he let James go ahead of him. Diego let James go ahead of him, and he saw that James had gone the wrong way, and he said, rather than just rushing on and getting that bronze medal himself, he said, James, you've gone the wrong way. He did such a kind thing, and he put his friend before himself. And boys and girls, I thought that was wonderful, and lots of people around the world on social media have commented. And if you go home and ask your folks about that story, I bet they can bring it up on the BBC News app, just as I have read. And I thought that one was wonderful, that Diego put his friend on front of himself, and Diego was so kind and thoughtful. And boys and girls, I thought, could we be like that in school? Could we think of others before ourselves? Think of others before ourselves in our class, in our classroom, out in the playground, down in the dinner hall, and in everywhere at Oakfield, just to be as kind as Diego. And in God's special book, the Bible, there's a wonderful verse in 1 Corinthians, and it says, let no one seek his own good, but the good of his neighbour. I thought that fitted in very, very nicely. So think about a triathlon or a race, or just about what we're doing in school each and every day, and how we could maybe this week even be a bit like Diego. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening.